blind me.
It was a good try.
Can I restart that?
I will prevail.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
It's because of you guys that I didn't expect to run it.
Yes.
You have a You say you're a...
Thank you. We are pleased. Lend us your...
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. You just learn new combat arts when the weapon skill level goes up. Learn no combat arts for a reason to fit. Skills granted magic instead. Oosh. retaliate. Yep. Yeah.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Go Claude.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Is that all?
Damn.
Oh man.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Attack an enemy that is close an attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger link attack. During link attack, you avoid your void rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Link attacks between certain units will also. The use of link attacks is key by defending. Key to defending.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Costas.
Ah! Yeah!
Faster. Oh man. Hey, let's go Jerome.
Think this through.
Of course.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Hello. Hey, let's go.
We must all do our part.
She's Darnax. That's it. Oh. Never see you coming.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
Yes.
You can call me Sothis,
So
but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis, and I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand.
hilarious.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
She thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
What?
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back time,
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Of course.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Okay. Terry. Makes him Perry a baddie.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
Got the running the whole time.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Hey. 6 turns.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, Your old
Alois?
right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain.
Yep.
Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's
does not
troubling
wanna
you,
know.
Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seiros.
Knights of Seiros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain
That's
of
a
the
hard
Knights
name.
of Seiros, oft praised as the
Bladebreaker?
strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
What?
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
Hilarious.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
That's the bar.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
I'm shorting
Please,
to this.
do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
Hilarious.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Oh, but my guy
It
Claude.
seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
one's Claude. Wait, what? Virgin.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
His easy smile is striking. That smile doesn't reach his eyes. He seems quite sincere, but as his darkness lurking beneath. Sure is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she's always surrounded.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Same.
I may be sleeping, but
How does it save a lot? White clouds.
Part 1. White Clouds.
Great tree moon.
Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
These guys evil? Oh my god.
There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Garrick Mach Monastery. Those.
Ray is here.
Freya. Yeah. Oh shit.
I wonder, do
Did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Yeah, who is she?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setik. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
What do they have green hair?
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes.
Doesn't look
Many
anything
years
like
after
her.
I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my
Alatagan.
heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And,
I must work here.
nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Already?
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy
house.
just happens to be
Four
short a
houses.
professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Is that at the game Triangle something?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern
You do a
and
lot.
handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know, I am Hanneman,
Hanneman.
a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students,
Right.
each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Right.
The Black Eagle House is for
Black
students
Eagle.
from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the
Imperial
Imperial
Princess.
Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Argus.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
A lot of royal family in here.
Lastly, there is the Golden
Hey,
Deer
to
House,
go.
which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
What is he?
Their house leader is Claude,
Grandson
grandson
of
to
Duke
Duke
Regan.
Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Grandson. Oh, we moving up then.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Little treasures.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
I've only defied the house leaders. Oh, okay, so nobody
I
knows
suggest you
that.
try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report
Or no
from
sabotage.
Flayn. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
They ever mechanic this? That guy looks creepy.
Of course.
Let's on the monastery, move camera. Okay. If you're unsure what to do next, look on the left side of the screen and your current address will be displayed there. Left side of the screen.
You there?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that, frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned.
You say now you.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy.
Yes.
Correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather info about the students in each house. This can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the office. Questions to test to you by the people around the monastery. Those who can give real world advice. I could walk on these with them. The mini map in the upper right corner is screenshot clarification.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hress.
Edelgard, that was Edelgard.
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Black Eagles?
Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Alright, so now...
Huh? Yes.
What do you think? like this.
Hey, I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril. Marianne Van Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Saros? Hey, Are you joining?
Hey, what do you think?
Where's Claude at? I don't see him.
Hi.
Is this Claude?
Are you someone's guest?
Nope.
No, Raphael. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest
Lenny
apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who?
What do you think? Hi. It's like this.
There you are. Oh my
well,
god.
scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude Von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty... But what's life without a bit of mystery? He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
That's a spotter.
Yeah.
Right.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
I appreciate your effort.
$500. I suppose I should return to Ria.
What? What do you want?
The hell?
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon
It's like the guy
instruction.
from Street Fighter.
These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Yes.
Hi.
Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
What happened? Here I am again, the office of the... That said, I'm merely here to assist. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Hey. Oh, Professor. Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit. You know, well, you're here now.
Cougar.
And I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's the matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me?
That's a bar.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hi.
Let's go here.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Hello there. How about the...
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodlan. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Good as somebody I know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Audience chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
I should pick the Blue Lions, but Golden Eagles. What is it? Deer? Any skilled archers. Gotta go with the long range.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
The with the green hair.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the
Oh, my.
Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
FedEx.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithea. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
Thanks.
Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Facts.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
You checking into me? Okay. $24,000.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
For now.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Persona 5. The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off. When you may choose an activity from the list, your only option at first will be to explore. Select the calendar direction most to the schedule. Explore this. In my room, I thought I heard a girl's voice, but it must have been imaginative. Is that it? Answer ensemble? What the? Selfies? Ooh. Wait, what? Open up my monastery. change everybody then. What's this shirt like? Hilda. Oh my. What would you put at the bottom? Supplies will be taken all at once as a set. Okay. There we go. No. I need to look that up too. Okay, support.